Maybe.
Get the door, Alice. Hello and welcome to the 4 o'clock shadow.
Hey, well,
Yeah, we're out of the gate. So I'm a little
all
strung
right.
out today. Uh, this is weird that I look off to my left on the camera, looking straight forward.
Uh-huh.
So I have to look. Am I looking straight forward now? Can
Uh,
you tell?
I can't see you yet, but
Okay, wait a minute.
I'm very slow.
How about that?
No, you're at, uh,
Or this?
no, you're looking, what? Now
What?
you're looking to your right. Now you're looking to your left.
I'm
Now
not
you're
sure
looking straight.
where my eyes. You can see my eyes. My eyes are. It's like okay, and I'm looking forward. So to get my
Yeah,
eyes to
right?
go, I don't know, maybe over here to get my eyes to go straight. It's weird.
No, right where you are now. It looks like you're looking straight at
Yeah, it's. I don't know.
it.
You can
That,
see
that
it's
might be
bright and
helping.
sunny. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm a little bit strung out. Not on drugs or anything. Just uh, let's see. We got How
Okay.
Deer in the house. Uh, we need to open it up over here so I can see the chat better. And
Yeah. Oh, that's what I need to do. Okay. Uh, that
well,
off
at
of
least
there.
you were able to get in here today with little or no hassle.
Yeah, not too bad today.
But I had to put it in the chat for you to be able to come in. Um,
Yeah. I don't know why it
how
didn't
dear in the
work.
house and Caleb Reynolds in the house. Early
Hail,
takers of the
fellas.
4 o'clock shadow. Thank you for your faithfulness. Um, yeah, as I said, I'm a little bit
Hail,
strong.
bullets.
Mhm. What?
Just saying hello.
Oh, uh, yeah. Abby's really struggling, so I'm gonna have to take her to the vet tomorrow.
Oh,
Um,
no.
she's just slowing up, and she's been. And I slept in the recliner last night, and throughout the day, whatever watched a lengthy movie serial, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. It's an interesting thing that I got
Huh.
through the publisher of AC Comics. You can watch it on YouTube. They even have a colorized version of it. Um, I got it through Bill Black, my physical copy. It was one of the few he didn't sign. And I didn't really ask him to sign the stuff that I guess he carried, on eBay back in the day, and he probably still got it on eBay if it sells at all, in his own personal films and stuff that he's made. Uh,
Hmm.
but yeah, I I've stopped going to bed. Apparently, it's just too much on Abby to climb the stairs right now, and you know it. So I've just been staying close to the door to let her out, and it's been damn cold to tell you the truth, because that cold comes through those doors. Um,
Mm.
I don't know what else to do except replace the doors. But now I didn't have the heat up too high too to help with her hacking. She's kind of pacing, and I don't know, kind of. You can kind of tell she's her breathing is like you know
Right.
increased and whatnot, and so I'm just gonna go to the vet early tomorrow in the walk-ins and see what they say. Uh,
Well, everybody, prayers for Abby tonight.
yeah,
Hopefully
and me
everything turns
too. I
out
tell
well.
you, I got rings around my eyes. It seems like over this. Uh, on my rest, because I let her out at
Well,
least a half times last night. I know one time she peed on the on the concrete. Didn't go very far. It had a long trail, which I
mm,
was fine with. That's fine. At least you did it outside. Uh, and
right,
that's
right. Yeah.
bowel obstruction. I've already had her out today, and she's in there. A, a blanket that my grandmother years ago made, uh, crocheted for me. I've got a couple of them. One of them's down here, and one of them's in there. And I put it down over her little round bed. And I had to wash. I had both those kind of like, because I've been covering up with those when I'm in the recliner, and
Hmm.
I put that one down for her. But I had previously had those up there with the throw, and she peed on that. I didn't know that till I put it over me, and it was wet. So I washed
No,
it,
God.
dried it,
Right.
and then so it smells nice. I put some Gain type stuff with it, and it smells nice now. But uh,
Right.
yeah, I don't know. I tried staying there with her when she comes in here, and then then she kind of gets up and paces or whatever. It kind of gets up after a while, and it's like I'm just gonna have to stay in there with her close to the door, and that way she hasn't, and let her out, and just you can only watch so much TV, you know, whatnot. I'm just strung out somewhat today, but it's not the end of the world. I did get in all watching this, which is Mysterious Island. Um, that like I said, I got through uh, Bill Black, publisher AC Comics, and Film Force, Paragon Press. It
Hmm.
has Richard Crane that did like a sci-fi TV show back in the early 50s. This did come out in 1951. This isn't a loose adaptation of Jules Verne's book Mysterious Island. Very loose. Marshall
Very
Reed
loose.
also in it. Um, you can see the principal actors there. I've seen this guy in different things. Seen him in that sci-fi whatever it was, and I can't. I probably could have done a Google search on him and it would tell. But now the real interesting thing about this 1951, right?
Uh-huh.
Movie serial, 15 chapters. Uh, it has, and in the credits on um, every episode, right? It gives you the credits. Well, the 10th and last credit, even though he's the token black man, right?
Oh shit.
Uh, he's he made the list, but he was on the bottom. And yet he's one of the four men that you know uh go to Mysterious Island, and he's in every episode.
Right. So he's one of the main characters, but
Yeah. I mean, there might have been other main characters that just, made it low, but I thought it was very suspicious that he made it low. You know,
yeah, like
everybody else.
as low as he could go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it runs like a little, like 4 hours and 3 minutes, something like that. About 4 hours.
Well, that's a pretty good chunk.
This one that I bought is copyrighted 2009, so that's probably about when I got it, or maybe I think I got it around 2015, to tell you the truth, from him, because I very first thing he sent me something that was dated 2014, a production piece,
Uh-huh.
and I just bought a couple items from him. I didn't even realize it was Bill Black. I'd had a problem with, this. book got damaged. This from Australia. It was an Australian out of his collection, and
Uh-huh.
no copyright on that. I don't even know how old it was. They didn't even put a year on the book. Uh, Australia's weird about some of that stuff. But I was complaining about the condition, and he was like, contacted me, and I recognized his name, Bill Black. I was like, "Oh, Bill, don't worry about it. It'll be okay. It's fine. You're fine. It's good. I won't complain anymore. I don't need anything, And kind of struck up a back and forth. I about 6 months. I purchased about $1,300 worth of stuff from him. I probably got more Bill Black signed things, and a lot of them are the DVD. He didn't sign them on the plastic either. He signed them on the paper insert. So the paper insert could be taken out of the DVDs, holders if you wanted to.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know why you would want. You got the movie there, and whatever. I got a couple of movie serials from him. One of them was Black Hawk with Kirk Allen, who was also Superman in the 50s in the movies and in the serials.
Well,
I'm told that those were the best money making serials of all time. Although Flash Gordon was very successful too. I watched something on that with Buster Crabbe, Flash Gordon. That really started the craze of merchandise.
merchandise.
They didn't even have Universal made the 13. It was supposed to be 10, and it was so successful early on. They kind of padded it out and made it 13 chapters. They didn't really know what they had. They tried with Buck Rogers, like I said yesterday, but licensing didn't go well. I watched that. I highly recommend go watch that on YouTube about 20 weird facts of Flash Gordon cereal, whatever it's called.
Oh, okay.
But now the token black, you won't believe who it is. I mean, I was like running it through my head, and at first I thought, well, he's the police chief on Beretta. And I was just a little bit later, I was like, no, that's not right. You remember the fat chief in Starsky and Hutch? His name's
yeah.
Bernard Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
So about 20 years prior, he was lean, mean, and fighting machine in the movie serial. Bernard Hamilton. Wow. Last on the credits, but
first in our hearts.
yes. He played Neb. His character was Neb. It is an interesting. It starts out in the Civil War. During the Civil War, Union prisoners led by Captain Cyrus Harding, which is played by Richard Crane, escapes from a rebel prison camp in a hot air balloon. They kind of got captured that way. He's they were outside Richmond and taken prisoner and taken to Richmond, but a hurricane winds come in and it's blown hundreds of miles off course to the mysterious island,
Right.
And so it all goes downhill from there. But they eventually get to go home. But I thought that was interesting that it didn't have like the later Ray Harryhausen giant crabs or anything like that in it. It sort of had native people, pirates, and they got this wrong on the box. It says invaders from Saturn plot to conquer the world, which is really not a huge. It's got one sort of glitzy woman in it with ray gun, of course, and these two henchmen that look like the old character, the Spider, where they're covered in black and and have webs on their face or over the
Yeah,
face.
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
There's a couple like that, and they're from Mercury. They're Mercurians. They're not from Saturn. Hey,
So they're not
Saturn.
even Saturnians at all. Hail
No,
Saturn.
but they've got it on they have it on the box here that they're from Saturn, and that's not correct at all.
Yeah.
Uh, they're from Mercury, and in fact, they're called. They've even got it on the back description as Saturn, so they got it wrong on the front and the back of this.
This
Um,
is why editors and proofreaders are essential.
yes, they have captured heat blast, rays,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
which is, they're ray guns. But yeah, I watched that last night again. I've watched it before a couple times. Um, I've watched a lot of serials. Now, if I was going to recommend one and you like superhero type stuff, I'd say Shazam, which is called Captain Marvel back then. The Captain Marvel with Tim Tyler is one of the best. I mean, he will throw you off a building and kill you
Nice.
in that thing. It is quite violent. In
I had no idea.
in Mysterious Island, I think I see 2 people shot dead or killed. That's it.
Mm.
It's pretty PC. But it's loosely based on Jules Verne book.
Right.
It's actually, I would like to read what Jules Verne had in that. I've never read that.
I don't know if I've ever read that book all the way through either. That's a good question.
Yeah,
I know I had it. I had
because
it in like a collection of classic stories. I'm pretty sure I've read it,
right.
but it's been a long time.
I remember I think it's 1961 version where they got like the Ray Harryhausen giant crab on the
Hmm.
beach, and the one of those terror birds, I think, in it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know. It
so.
was
Yeah,
back
or a rock or something. The big bird with the big fat beak.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm. Almost like a shoe bill, but not.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But like yeah,
because
pointier.
shoe bills look prehistoric, man. They
Yeah,
just do. You know.
uh, I saw that stupid meme the other day, and had this little picture of a little baby chicken, like just born, barely any feathers and stuff,
Uh huh.
and it's all stretched out. It's got its little wings up in the air. And it's like standing there like a little badass, and it says, "I've got dinosaur DNA, damn it!"
Well, if you want to watch Mysterious Island, you can watch all the chapters on YouTube. And like I say, they have a colorized version of it, and you can try for free Fandor, which I did not know anything about. But some of the other things that Fandor has that you can try, Coonskin. Now I own Coonskin on DVD, so and that's a Ralph Bakshi 70s movie
Now,
with
okay, yeah,
with,
yeah.
with Scat Crothers and others.
Uh-huh.
You know, uh,
Yeah,
back
that one's a
then.
little lesser known back sheet, I think.
Now I think I have even this, or maybe just one of the movies, Phantom. Lee Fox, the Phantom. Um,
Hmm.
Phantom 2040 that came out in 1995, animated, 2 seasons of that you can watch
Oh,
free with
wow.
ads. Uh,
Okay.
Street Fighter, the animated series, the original, like I said, maybe 1961 Mysterious Island. You can watch that. Um, the New Adventures of Flash Gordon, that's the filmation with the rotoscoping that came out in 1979. Actually,
Right.
was pretty good. You might want to pass on this, but then again, you might not. Lesbian Space Princess.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, moving on. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2.
Yes, good movie.
Yeah. Chariots of the Gods, which is kind of documentary, 1972, about
Hmm.
aliens, ancient aliens, basically. Space 1999, 2 seasons of that. Highlander, you can watch free with ads, 5 seasons on YouTube.
Oh wow.
I have not seen all those. I think I have maybe a season or something. I've not seen all the Highlanders, so I might try that out. They've got 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the Kirk Douglas with um, James Mason, as Nemo.
Oh, very cool. Yeah,
They
that's
have
good.
that came out from Disney, 1974. That actually won the Academy Award for best uh,
Visual effects or something.
visual effects. Yeah, it
Yeah.
beat out one of my favorite movies, Them, with the giant ants,
Oh yeah,
which is
that was a good one.
unfortunate because that's really a good movie. Um,
Hmm.
Masters of Horror, 2 seasons.
Oh, that's a pretty good series actually.
Is that
I got a
talking
bunch of them.
about the ones that make horror films?
It's like major directors that you would know that have done horror films, and
Yeah.
they're like 45 minutes to an hour long, like little short films from each one of them.
Hmm.
It was a series on like HBO or Showtime or something a while back. Um, but yeah, I got them all. My video rental store years back used to do DVD sales, and they would do like $10 for $20. Twice a year you get them like $2 a piece.
Hmm.
And so I got that whole series, that whole Masters of Horror series. I picked up the whole thing.
Now, have you
It's
heard
got
anything
a lot of
about the
good directors.
more recent movie that came out last year, 2025, Wicked, which is kind of like Wizard of Oz? Have you heard any?
Oh, I well, I know it was a big play and stuff, and then they turned it into a movie. Yeah, it's supposed to be like the story of the witches. I think
Right,
before Dorothy gets there or whatever, how they
right.
ended up becoming the good witch and the bad witch and whatever else. I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess it
the
was pretty popular.
Hamilton Green Witch, she was played by a black actress, which, it's
Hmm.
fine, I guess. I just hate when they change things up. Um, Less than
I
that, I
think
guess, but
I think it's a musical too. So I mean,
oh, is it? Okay.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
are you saying black people can sing? Is that what you're saying?
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, some of them,
So
yeah.
could
Sammy
so can
Davis
some white
Jr.
people.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, white
Believe it
man
or not,
can't jump
even
though.
some brown people can sing. I mean, look at
White
Julio
men can't
Iglesias.
jump. Uh, yeah,
Oh, I can't
Wicked's
anymore.
like almost 3 hours. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh,
How long? It's a lengthy
yeah,
thing.
I've never watched it. Yeah, but I guess it started out as a play, like a Broadway play,
Now
and
the
it got really popular, so they made a movie
like
out of it.
Cats.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
Monster Squad, the original 1976 live action. I might want to check that out too. Free one season of that.
There was a show.
Oh yes, there was a show with Frankenstein and Wolfman, and oh heck yeah, yep,
Oh wow,
yep. Before the
I missed
movie,
that completely.
it was
Wolfman
Saturday
says no.
morning. It was Saturday morning. Yep, 1976, bicentennial year, almost 50 years old.
Wow. Oh
Valley
shit!
of
Yeah, I don't remember
the
that at all.
Gwangi. That's with the dinosaurs and cowboys. Valley of the Gwangi. Uh,
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
1969 Ray Harryhausen movie. Uh,
Hmm.
they got one season of Speed Racer on there. Oh, and they had asked me about this the other day. The Outer Limits. They got 7 seasons of the Outer Limits. 2001 is when that came out. Uh, It ran for
Oh, that's
7
the
seasons,
new.
so I've seen a few of those, but you
Mhm.
can't beat the original. I'm sorry, you just can't.
No, some of the new ones were pretty good, but yeah, the originals are.
Oh, you
They're
remember
just.
it? Okay, because we had some
Mhm.
people asking about it in the chat, and they had not known of that series.
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually, my cable uh, uh, usage goes in and out pretty regularly. So,
I, yeah,
but at the time, I actually had whatever service it was on, so I got to watch a few of
yeah,
the
I
newer
have
ones.
not tried Fandor, which you can watch on YouTube, but that now they've got. So I don't know what the terms are. You get a month, you get a week, a day, 3 days. I don't know. But they got Superman up there. Try it now. Of course, I've
Well,
seen that.
if it's like Tubi or Freebie or something like that, it should be always free. It's they make their money off the commercials or whatever.
Well, they do have some on there like Forbidden Planet, the original Forbidden Planet. I don't know why that would be one, but buy or rent. So
Oh,
some of
okay.
it's
Yeah.
buy
Well,
and
yeah.
rent.
Yeah. You'll have some of that too, I guess. Yeah. Oh, it might be a little different than Tubi then, because Tubi, I think they don't do any buy or rent stuff. It's either on there, or it's not.
Right. Um, they've got a Mega Man, Houston movie from the 70s. Uh, Sort of dystopian, of course, after the
Mm.
nuclear holocaust. Um,
Well,
three,
isn't that basically a remake of the Last Man on Earth? The
pretty
old
much, yeah. Which
Richard
Vincent
Matheson.
Price,
So yeah.
yeah, from the 50s, yeah. I think it was the
Mm.
50s, late 50s. Greatest American Hero. They've got 3 seasons. Excalibur the
That was a fun
movie.
show back in the day.
Yeah, it was. Believe it or not. See what
Mm.
I did there?
Believe it, I believe
Believe
it.
it or not, I'm walking on air. Um, yeah, they may have. Here's Jules Verne, The Mysterious Island, 2012 version that you can
Oh,
watch. Uh,
okay.
they've got interesting stuff, so you might want to check them out. They're called Fandor, but they can go through YouTube, and it might be a service off-site as well that leads you to. It's got Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. I don't know. Let's see, that was
It's cold.
2023. It has been cold. If it's cold here, it's
Mm.
probably cold up there where you're at.
It's freezing out here, Mr. Bigglesworth.
And like I say, you might want to try out, maybe not, Lesbian Space Princess, animated. Came out in
Oh, well, you didn't.
2025. Why am I not surprised?
Hey, Omer, yes, it only took Rex 2 tries today, but he got it. So
Yeah, I basically
you
put it in the chat, the one that on
you,
Instagram didn't work.
you have taught him well, Omer Glitch.
Mike Walters in the house. His host, although you wouldn't know it from his titles, he's reticent to change his titles.
Hey,
But
thanks.
that's on him. Uh, Sabrina and I will be on next Sunday on with Mike on Mike's stand, having fun. Tank Ferret in
Hail
the house.
Apex.
Hey, Tank Ferret. Apex Comics in the house. Hey, Apex. Hey, Elmer.
What up, boys?
What up? What up? You would probably better known than us. So yeah, you might want to try out Fandor. A couple of those things like the Monster Squad. I haven't seen that since it was
I'm
out.
gonna have to look. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up because I don't think
Yeah,
I
that's
ever
not the
saw
movie.
those.
That's the 1976 Saturday morning show, kind of like Ghostbusters that came out in 1975. Uh,
But it's a live action, right? Not a
it's
cartoon.
live action, yeah.
Wow.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, Ben Burns, that was probably the
Dover?
biggest collector that played the gorilla on that. He just passed away at age 90, I believe it was.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
Doc Blaylock in the house. Hey, Doc,
Hell, Doc.
Greetings.
and
Oh, look.
salutation.
Now we got two sad nipples.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I set that damn avatar. Why is it not doing for me?
Dude, I don't know.
Shadowhawk
I
said
did
the
the
same
same
thing.
thing. I set like 3 different avatars and cropped it and, did the done. And when it goes back to the thing, I'm still a sad nipple.
This does not make me happy.
No, it makes you a sad nipple. Look at you.
Pierced nipple, maybe. What's going
That
on,
could be
Doc?
a guy.
How's your Sunday going?
I have my avatar now.
Oh, good. There you go. Maybe you can tell Shadowhawk how you got it.
I did exactly the same thing. Just
Oh, okay.
did it again.
Maybe at first you don't succeed. I think he tried multiple times.
Yeah, I tried like 3 different times and it just kept rejecting me. I don't know why.
Technology is hateful.
I'm going to do a walk-in
Like
at the
so
vet's
easy.
office tomorrow, Doc, unless she gets really bad tonight, because
What's
I
the
got an
matter?
emergency side, I think.
Gonna
Not,
storm the castle.
Okay,
yeah.
so what's going on? What's the issue?
She just seems to be slowing and, a little bit bowel problems sometimes, with peeing, which comes with age. I get that. I mean, I've been letting her out more, but I think it's more she's distressed, sort of breathing, like, and kind of pacing. Sometimes we'll get up, but she, I'm trying to get her to go out, and she's standing there. I think
How's her
she's
cough
caught.
been lately, Red?
How's her what?
Her cough. I noticed for a while there she was coughing pretty good, but seems like
I've been
lately
trying
I haven't
to be
heard her.
pretty consistent on not being late with that.
Right?
That seems to have lessened, but her slowing up and it hasn't. It just in the last couple of days, and her breathing, you know,
Baby.
yeah. So I'm gonna go have her check out. I had her check, thoroughly. If they did their job and they did what they told me at the first vet, and the second vet didn't see anything, which is her normal vet
Hail,
here in
Hal
town.
Deer, hail Tank Ferret, and hail to the rest of the chat. Good to see everybody.
Now, Doc, I know you don't like to stream, but here you are. Do you try and do anything interesting with your titles, or do you play that game?
No, I'll post things like "Do not watch this show." Don't click on this. Whatever you do.
Okay. I think that's a joke, but I mean, you might be correct.
No, I used to give a topical title,
Right.
not trying to be clever. And then,
Well, that helps to direct people.
Yeah, but then when I lost access to my YouTube channel, we're just doing Doc's Coffee Shop
Right.
as the title every time. Now we're taking January off. We're not going to come back till February, and I'm going to maybe make a few changes.
Well, I'm trying to get Mike Walters to understand that Mike's stand and the date ain't going to cut it. I mean, it's cut it for a long time over there, but it's like at least say, who's guesting with you, especially since he's got a large rotating, like Rick Piper will be on, Sabrina, myself, others weekly, it would help people to, find it. YouTube has been very bitchy, says Apex Comics.
Well, Rex, you always come up with very clever titles.
Well, I try. It's not always easy. Mike, send that to me on Facebook. I can't get it here. I cannot get that due to my servers. If you want me to check that out, send it to Facebook for me. Mucho appreciato. Gable Penny Shot in the house. Your stream title should have something that identifies the content of the stream, else nobody is going to stumble on them. Yes.
Good
And,
point, Gable. And welcome.
hello, Gable. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you.
Well, I've been watching a few things on YouTube about, what to do, what not to do. A little bit of the changes of 2026, not so much that as reinforced most of what I'm doing already. Some of the not to do's, somebody like Omer might be doing and not know it, but the helps are out there for everybody to watch on YouTube.
What is Omer doing that he shouldn't do?
Oh, I don't know what he's doing, but I imagine he's probably tagging. You don't want to, things like you don't want to put a lot of tags, and actually, because they might count that as a robot, anything over 10 tags, I think you can do up to 50 something, like 56 they allow for. But if you do that, you run the risk of actually getting your channel taken down. So there is some interesting, and that's in like the YouTube thing that, in the paragraphs that we never read in the information they give you for free.
YouTube is literally warning its content creators.
Yeah.
We might screw up and call you a robot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. From what the few things that I watched about, thank you, Mike, for sending that to me on Facebook. I just can't get it through these browsers to watch it.
How jacked up
I'll
is
need
that?
Huh?
How jacked up is it that YouTube is warning its content creators? Hey, be careful not to use this feature we put here for you too much, or we might call you a robot and take down your channel. What?
Well, if they're similar or they're the same, because they're not going to take the time to see if that was done by a bot or not. They're going to err on the side of caution.
Or, and hear me out on this, maybe don't err.
Right. Well, I used to put a lot of links, but they were all to different projects, different crowdfunders. I kind of cut back on that, and I don't do that anymore. Don't take the time to do that anymore. I put Shadowhawk's channel link and my fun, my comic, and occasionally, if I'm featuring somebody's new book, I'll put it in there for a few days to promote it. But I don't put a long list anymore. And one thing that kind of dissuaded me from that is with StreamYard, I think StreamYard, it might be Restream, I can't remember. Anything over 10, and I think with Restream or StreamYard rather, if you put over 10 links, you can't stream it to Facebook. They don't take anything in the description over 10 links. So it's kind of a process to live and learn,
Interesting.
But you just don't know until you know. Apex says that he's working tonight, but he was talking about doing a 3 a.m. to 4 p.m. stream, something like that, early in the morning, if he feels like it when he gets back. He said that yesterday. Omer Glitch in the house here in a minute. Just seeing what Gable said here. Howdy, Omer. Why aren't you streaming drawing now? Cracks whip. Okay. To which Omer replies,
I'm here.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
unfortunate. Thank you for joining us. Anyway, that never gets old. He
Oh,
probably never even knows.
I'm gonna go start up a stream. Gable, I'm gonna start up a stream right now since he's playing these games with his witty titles.
Well, you were just finished a stream, didn't you?
I just came off a stream. Gable, where were you? I was streaming on my channel. Yeah.
What up?
Knowing
Yeah,
him, he was probably working.
I told everybody to come over here. Yeah,
So, on average, how many times are you streaming a day?
at least twice.
At least twice. That's what I thought.
Yeah, or 3 times if I come hang out with you guys or anybody else on the stream. It's 3
Right.
to 4 times a day and anytime.
And a person could do that real easily.
Yeah.
Once they kind of make the rounds, they can go.
Yep.
Welcome to the show,
Absolutely.
Mike Walters.
What's up, Mikey?
Hello.
Mike,
Hey,
what
hey.
would it take for me to
Hey,
convince
Mike.
you to put a damn name besides Mike Stand on there and a date, like
Lex,
guesting Sabrina Carmichael or
reason I sent you that particular link, that's a link for tonight's show. Actually, since
thank you.
No, he can't make your show, Mike. He's got to do our show called Fun Day Sunday Art Nights. He can't make it to your show tonight, Mike. Sorry. He's committed to another.
Well, I'm not
another
doing his show tonight. I'm doing it next week.
Oh, he can't go next week either. He can't do it next week either.
Oh,
Mike.
yes, I can make it next week. Yes.
No, he can't make it, Mike. He's got another show called Sunday Fun Day Art Nights.
Rex, I sent you tonight's link because actually, ever since you did give me that advice,
oh shit,
yeah,
right? Ever since you did give me, at least for the historical comic aspect, the Sunday shows, I actually have been doing that.
Oh, good. I think that'll help. I know it'll help me find the ones, with the people that I want to watch,
I mean,
whatever.
For the historical, like your advice there for the historical comic retrospective, by putting the with special guests on it and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah, that makes a total amount. That makes a total amount of sense for that particular show.
Well, I mean,
that one. It's the other shows that there's not much more I can really add to it. That's going to really,
Yeah, Mike, you got to make your show titles like really cryptic, like Rex's. Rex's are really cryptic. Well, we don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Absolutely.
Most people who know me and know that I am doing a show, I think by now you guys all know when I do my show.
Right, but then it's good that you're putting, the names there, but like if you're covering Fawcett or you might put the publishers in the title, you might put anything that helps on the clicking, like if you're doing Dell Comics, if you're doing if they're, let's see, are you
whatever comic you're reviewing, I'm reviewing Batman's issue number blah 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 review or read along or whatever.
It depends on how much. I mean, you got 100 characters there, you might as well use them, Mike.
Or not,
it takes more of a setup, but I mean, really, it doesn't take that much longer to do a full title and take advantage of it. Now, with that said, I don't always use 100 characters. Like sometimes it's less than cryptic.
Well, one of the things I often hope for, Rex, the way I usually am setting up my shows, I'm setting it up to be more of a participatory show, meaning that usually what I usually hope is that no matter if I'm doing the niche no matter if I'm doing the niche newscast during the week, Monday through Friday, or the historical comic retrospective, I'm hoping that people will get involved.
Mike Stand 1/11/2026 ain't gonna cut it. Look, then put in your titles after you put Mike Stand 1/11/26 or whatever, however you date it. Come in and participate with us or something, Come in
I
and
have
join
that
the.
information in the description already, Rex.
Yeah, Mike. You do you, boo. Yeah, you keep doing what you
You
want,
do
Mike.
you, boo.
You
Whatever
do you, boo. You do
But
you, boo.
yeah,
You do you, boo.
like I found it very hard to find like the ones I wanted to see. The very first one when Sabrina was on with you, and I found it a little bit difficult with it. And I knew the date, but I thought, like if you think about it, like
Well,
Apex.
I actually had thought about possibly, but the only thing is, I've done so many. I've done so many
Well,
shows.
you don't have to
But
just start now.
let me finish what I'm saying here. Okay?
Yeah.
I actually have thought about going back and going back to all the historical comic retrospect episodes I've had, and setting them aside as a separate playlist to make that easier. I have actually thought about it. It's just that I've done so many. Because
Right.
remember, I started doing them from 1935 or 1933 when the very
Right.
first one, and I'm all the way up to 1940.
You started in 1935?
I'm
wow,
just saying
on YouTube?
Start now, And
yeah, you don't have to go back and do them all. Just start the ones right now, the future ones.
It's on my coverage.
Could you stop talking over me when I'm talking?
Well, I just want to get this out, is that if you just put the names would be helpful, and start now. It would be
well,
helpful.
I mean, I do that for the historical. I have actually, since you advised me for the historical comics
and I'll tell you why. It's because Apex Comics has his own fandom. Other streamers have their own fandom. So when they see Apex Comics, oh, I didn't know he was over there, and you might get part of his crowd and part of his subs.
I'm for the historical comic book, because that's the one where I actually do have people on with me, right? For the historical, that's exactly what I've been doing. Since you actually advised me on that.
Good.
Okay. You do you, boo.
You do you, boo. Whatever's,
He didn't get it, Rex. He didn't get it.
Yeah, well, maybe not.
Anyways, I was just popping in just to let you know I actually have been doing that, at least for the historical comic retrospect. So hopefully I'll see you guys a little later on tonight. I'm gonna go grab something to eat, So I will see y'all later.
And what's on the menu, Mike? Do you know what you're gonna have?
Ooh, yeah. What's for dinner?
Huh? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you want to know what I'm going to be covering tonight?
No, I want to know what you're going to eat tonight.
Oh, well, eating wise, I'm gonna head up to McDonald's right now to grab some, just get out of the house here, grab a bite to eat. For tonight, for my coverage tonight, just so you guys know, we'll be going over, from July of 19. We'll be continuing our coverage of July of 1940. This week we'll be focusing in on books that the one book that went on sale from Lev Gleason, Silver Street Comics #6, which of course also marks the debut of Lev Gleason's Daredevil, and we will be doing a little profile talk on that before we get into the actual reading. We'll be reading, of course, some of the features will include Silver Street and Daredevil, of course. Now, just to remind everybody, this is Lev Gleason's Daredevil,
the blue and red original.
Yeah, not to be confused with Marvel Comics Daredevil.
Right.
So that's what we'll be looking at tonight.
Hey, Gary. Well, good.
Gary.
And did you figure out what you're going to have tonight to eat?
Most likely it will be the McChicken meal deal, since that's like one of the cheapest things. It's like I get the McChicken meal deal, which is like a McChicken sandwich, a small fry, 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small soda, and then I eat and a lot of times lately I've been adding the chicken wrap as well. And it runs about $8.85 for me, which is pretty good.
Right.
Deal.
I think you told me that once before. He is a McDonald's guy for sure.
Well, there's one like 6/10 of a mile from my house here.
Right.
I walk 6/10. It's pretty much like the corner store kind of thing.
Yeah, if I had one next door, I still wouldn't eat there. Anyway, thanks, Mike. I'll try. I'll check out the show tonight for sure.
All right.
Despite what Homer said.
Anyway, I will see y'all. Actually, you're on next week, in fact, right?
I am on next week, yes, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and don't worry, I will have your name in the title next week.
Well, it's not hubris, so why I say that. I'm just trying to get you views, and that the titles are important. And I would like that better just for self-identification, so that I can go, oh, Apex was on. Oh, well, let me watch some of that. I like Apex.
Well, actually, one of the things I did notice the last time you were on too, in regards to that, was how you linked your channel through mine for people to watch as well. Like I know you do that with Interplanet Janet too.
Yeah,
you'll link the stream to your channel as well, and people can watch through your channel as well.
It was available, so I did it. Yeah, hopefully you got some views out of that.
Yeah. Well, I got a few more people to come in than before. Like guys who don't show up as often, like Tank, and I think Tank might have popped in real quick there, but not completely sure though. But anyways, I will see y'all later because I gotta go get out of the house here for a little while. So I'll talk to you later.
That's always good. See ya.
Have a good one, Mike.
Gable says seed oils will also make little Mike not stand at attention.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Can you say sterilization program?
Stay away from that soy, boys.
No, I wouldn't say that, Homer. I wouldn't say that at all. But whatever. I mean, seed oils are the key to an early grave.
Wow, good to know. Thanks, Tank.
Yeah.
I've been looking for something.
Yes, good to know.
Yeah, right. I didn't know what was going to work for me.
Those of us on the downslope of life are like, cool, good to know.
Let's start swigging that shit like water. Hey, Ozzy in the house.
Think of that water. Why did we lose Homer? Maybe he just wanted to throw his weight around in the chat instead of on the screen.
I think he said he was going to go grab something to eat or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is about eating time for. Usually, that doesn't stop him. The last time I've had him on, the last 2 times I've had him on, he's brought it with him and ate it on screen.
Yeah, he's got to go run meet Mike at McDonald's. Hey,
right. Extra value meal. Maybe they got the McRib.
A little Big Mac steak.
Listening, Mike, if you're still listening, one other thing you got to stop doing is the forehead cam.
The forehead cam.
It's got to stop. It's got to stop. It's unsettling.
It's unsettling. I think it's getting close enough to read the screen. I don't know.
Get a pair of binoculars. Do whatever you got to do, but the forehead cam got to go.
Yeah.
Get a bigger monitor, for God's sake.
Yeah, do something.
If you like my titles, Doc, you can come on anytime you want.
I sometimes I'm scared too, Rex.
Yeah, I get it.
The titles frighten me sometimes.
Oh yeah? What frightens you about my titles?
They're just so random.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes even I have no idea mostly I have no idea what he's talking about.
Right.
I remember when a certain person who shall remain nameless thought they were all aimed at him.
Oh, yes, they were aimed at him.
Well, there you go.
That was intentional. It drove him crazy. He called me out over that too. We had quite a discussion about that. Yes. But it
Yeah,
brought
that was
him to
pretty
the
funny.
table. And I remember Doc Blaylock on more than one occasion say, "You'll never get that. You'll never get that artwork. You'll never. And I got it. So anyway, water under the bridge.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got it.
Yeah, I know, but it's like bulldog tenacity. When I say I'm going to do something, it's going to be done. So when I say Devil Flyer is going to come out, it's going to come out. Now I
At least
can't tell you
I got to
exactly
toast
when,
a
but it's
nice
going to
little
come out.
marshmallow off of mine.
State your show first, and then you put. Oh yeah, I mean I was doing that already, but yes, I do remember the 4 o'clock shadow. I'm going to murder these pizza rolls. Gable
What
says.
kind of pizza rolls, Gable? Do you
I'm
like
not eating
pepperoni
probably that
combination?
totini, the cheap ones, you know.
Well, yeah, but you got pepperoni sausage combination, just plain
Right.
cheese.
Yeah, those things are awful. I don't like them.
Yeah, they're probably not very good for you.
And I like
They do
pizza.
hit the spot once in a while.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not one of these to read the ingredients, although you know, I've been. Did you watch that? You know, coffee's to drink, not to drink
Agreed,
video.
Gable. No, I'm afraid to, Rex.
I know you are, but you're drinking poison as it is if you're doing Folgers. But whatever. I mean,
And dude,
um,
I drink what Mama Hawk finds at the store that we can afford. I'm not a picky man, Mister.
okay. Okay.
I'm not some kind of Starbucks guy or something.
Well,
You know.
no, and they don't recommend Starbucks at all. You know, in
I'm
fact,
sure they
some,
don't.
like I said on that, some good brands like the #1 Canadian brand got bought out and then they changed it. Same thing with the Starbucks drinks.
Well, instead of making me watch a whole video, why don't you just tell me what one of the good ones is, so I can start seeking that out?
All right, we'll cover that tomorrow. I'll show that. It's been, you know, a couple weeks since I've watched that video, so a lot of water under the bridge. But
Yeah, I think I still got it in my Instagram somewhere. I could probably
you
go
do.
watch.
It's not
I
that
really
far
have
out.
been just scared to freaking click on the damn thing.
One thing that really got me was chocolates, and I've already stopped like the Reese's and other stuff due to oils and stuff that are bad, bad,
Mm.
bad for your health, and probably some of the stuff that might aggravate your uh, you know, any inflammation. Of course, inflammation is pain in the body, right? I mean, that's how your body responds is inflammation in certain areas of your body. So, in most cases, so any, you know,
Right.
a lot of things can aggravate. I get it, but with the chocolates, especially like the dark chocolates, which is really all I eat, pretty much is. Uh,
Mm.
but
Yeah, I prefer
it's got
the
two
dark.
heavy metals in it that if it's above, it can do some brain damage, you know, and some kidney and liver stuff. So it's like, yeah, you need to pay attention and not eat the bad chocolate that's out there because that's
Oh,
those it's
a
very
little late for.
hard. It's very hard. You almost have to make a dietary shift with things that expunge those heavy metals out of your brain, you know. It's not easy
Well,
to do. Better not to put it
I've
in
been
there.
saying it for
We got
months, and hopefully something will get done. But we need to take the FDA back to European standards
Rex
in
is not a
America.
doctor, yes.
You don't get all the
The the
preservatives
healthiest
and crap.
and
Right.
the healthiest person that ever lived still died. Just keep that in mind.
I know, Doc.
This is true.
I'm just saying if, you know, it actually has a very small amount of like lead. You're going to get that from things that grow in the ground, you know, but they're supposed to be checking for that stuff and posting that. And a lot of these have a dangerously high level of these metals that aluminum is one of the worst things. And I think that's something that's, I don't know what your sort of research in the past on that, Doc, is, but for dementia or Alzheimer's, things like that, mental issues later in life, cognitive memory loss.
Here's what I do remember, and you will too, and so will Shout Hawk, and a lot of our chat may remember. Back in the 70s, they concluded saccharin causes cancer, so saccharin came off the shelves.
Yeah, I remember that.
Don't do it. 10 years later, they went, whoopsie, we were wrong. Sorry about that, saccharin industry. Oops. And now you can have saccharin again. And then in the 80s, it was don't eat egg yolks. They're bad for you. Just egg whites. Then it was no, the egg whites are bad for you. Just eat the yolks. Now they're back to eat the egg. What I'm trying to say to you, boys and girls, and I will repeat it, the healthiest person that ever lived still died. Eat what you want to eat.
Well, I mean, recently they debunked the whole food pyramid, right?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I've been living off the old food pyramid my whole life. Learned it, way back first grade or whatever.
Right.
We always do varied meals, some meat, some veggies, some kind of starch.
Yep.
All my kids, my whole family, we've all been healthy. Nobody's had any kind of, knock on wood, thank God, no cancers, no serious, major maladies or anything like that. And we eat what we like, what we enjoy.
Yeah,
and I always use pure butter. No margarine. Stay away from that crap.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're, like, I'm on a budget. I gotta have something. I just, that's not in my. I make sure I don't run out of real butter, and if I do, I do.
Now,
but I don't get the margarine.
I've heard about this butter thing. I've heard about butter. Mm-hmm. Isn't that like a margarine substitute?
Yeah. It's just all natural shit. It's like you got to churn it and make it out of milk or something. It's really weird.
You're basically you're rotting some milk. You're making it terrible, and then when it protests by breaking into this clotted substance, you're scooping that out and eating it.
Yeah.
And yet your brain loves that good fat. One argument that they've been making, I think, like mammoth, it's like old mammoth meat and brain and all like that. It's like 80% fat or something like that.
Mammoth meat?
Yeah. Rex? Well, I'm saying their Neanderthals thrived on that for
I was
a long time. And yet modern man is trying to say all that is bad.
Meat, if you've got the hookup for mammoth meat and you've been withholding it, I'm going to be very angry at you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, they've got some refrigerated mammoth meat that might still be edible from Siberia. So I'm just saying that could be a thing if you're very, if you score.
Well, they're actually talking about trying to bring the mammoths back like they did with the dire wolves. They're going to mix them with modern pachyderm DNA.
Yeah, that's a mistake. I have actually seen, if you think that wolves, American wolves like timber wolves and things are scary, you should see a Siberian red wolf. Oh my God, they're huge. They're as big as a small car.
Well, I'm sure
they will eat your face off.
More importantly, I saw Jurassic Park. So no, don't do that.
Exactly. Well, they've already brought back the dire wolves. I don't know if you saw that last year or not.
I did. They're not really dire wolves, but they're still.
No, they're very watered down version.
Why would you want to bring back, do the Jurassic Park thing and bring back like extinct animals?
Because people are stupid.
Yeah.
They spend so much time wondering if they can do a thing that they didn't take the time to think if they should do a thing.
Exactly.
I guess. I mean, Velociraptor has no redeeming value. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if you could train them to the watchdogs, they might really excel at that.
Hal Deer says coconut, avocado, and olive oil. True olive oil. Not all olive oil is out there. And that honey is not honey. You know, and the little bear, you
Well,
got
you
to
gotta
check
get
out their honeys too.
pure honey. Yeah,
You got to
yeah,
get
you
pure
gotta check
honey,
out
right?
your honey.
Yep, you got to
Yeah,
know your
olive
honey.
oil you definitely have to check the labels on, because they'll call it pure extra virgin. You look at the ingredients and it's olive oil, soybean, and canola and other shit mixed in there.
Right,
So,
right.
And also, only eat organic styrofoam. Don't get the synthetic.
oh yeah, no, it's far too chewy.
Dinosaurs make good chickens. Now, Doc, do you think that birds
No,
evolved from dinosaurs? I don't.
no.
So I don't know why people like Omer are, you know, perpetuating this myth that dinosaurs are
I don't know, but
birds
I did see that meme where,
or became
you
birds.
know, if you wouldn't eat a T-Rex, you shouldn't eat a chicken. I'd eat a T-Rex. Go find
Yeah,
one.
why not?
I need a T-Rex simply because I am one and I would like to know what they taste like.
Oh, that's
I haven't met any type of meat on the planet yet that I haven't been willing to try.
That's true. Even if it has a little red pepper in it that causes you
That's right.
distress.
you get hungry enough, and anything, including your cousin Jerry, begins to look like food. Just saying.
Yeah, I saw that cartoon too. You know, he
Yeah.
envisioned his friend as a hamburger,
Yeah.
and the other one the hot dog. Yeah.
You ever see that Seinfeld episode where Kramer's using butter to tan with? And what's his face? The mailman comes up on the roof. He follows his nose all the way up to the roof
Okay.
and finds Kramer up there. He's got like the little. He looks like a chicken with Kramer's head on it. It's like, hey, buddy.
Well, one
Hey,
of
it's a
the
genuine comic.
funniest things ever is Michael Richards. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
he's a great comedian. Don't care what people say. He was great in
well,
Fridays.
he made a mistake.
And I think he's one of those that just never really got the breaks. He did some minor movies and stuff that nobody watched really.
He got all the break he needed. He was getting $1 million an episode on Seinfeld. Come
Oh, on Seinfeld, yeah, he made bank with that. Absolutely.
Yeah, he did very, very well.
That's all the break you really need to say you got a good break.
That's all you need for that. Yeah, absolutely. And I think he was like on the cover of many
how many
things.
seasons of that was there? Like what, 10, 12?
I don't remember.
About 10.
Quite a few, yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was about 10.
It was
good
a
for
lot
him.
of money. They were a lot of money, is what I'm saying.
I'm glad it was a lot of money.
Yes, it was.
Have you seen any residual check for your hard work, Doc, yet?
No, we the first quarterly reports, I just learned this. So each quarter, the month following, at the end of that following month, you get your statement and your earnings.
And you'll get your first one
End of January.
Well, good. Just in time to tax time.
Yeah, and then at the end of April, get another one for the first quarter, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. Well, I hope it takes off for you, Doc. You're on a tear.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I did find out they are going to nominate me for a Seamus Award.
And tell us what Seamus Reward is.
The Seamus Award. We all heard of the Academy Awards, the Eisner Awards, the what's the one for sci-fi?
Huey or something.
The Hugos.
Hugos.
The Seamus Award is awarded to noir and private investigator writers.
Noir.
Ah, very cool.
And it's if you look it up, it's kind of prestigious. Some of the past winners have gone on to get their past winners are like Mystic River, the movie. The writer of that book was a Seamus Award winner. So yeah.
How long has that award been around?
Quite a while, since the 80s at least.
Okay. I just wondered if like Harlan Ellison or somebody like that had won it.
Well, I mean, if they wrote a private investigator, then maybe.
Yeah, Harley Nelson
Okay,
was
so it's in the
our
noir.
sci-fi rep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But congratulations, Doc, and good luck. Hope you win, sir.
Thank you. Me too. Me too. I
Golden
wanted.
That'd be
Globes are
awesome.
tonight. Who cares?
I
That
can
low
I can
rating
walk
show,
around saying
absolutely.
I know an award-winning auteur.
Right. The I did some
Auteur.
research,
Good name.
and if
Good word.
you go research this, you'll come to the same conclusion that if you look up authors who have gone from zero to something worth noticing in the age of the internet, they have two things in common. One, they have a body of work that consistently comes out. I've got that. And two, they've won a prestigious award to get noticed. I want that. So,
Yes.
And then you can put that on all your books.
yes, Sheriff
Winner.
Award winning author, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here's hoping.
Yeah.
So
Include.
anybody out there that wants to mess with Doc, get a leg lamp, put it in a crate marked Fragile, and send it to you.
It's a major award.
Fragile.
It's a major
Isn't
award.
that from Italy? Fragile. One of your better jokes, Shadowhawk.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are dead on arrival, but not that one.
Hey, not everybody's perfect.
I get it. Mine are not always that way either. You know,
Rex,
sometimes they're flatless and flatless.
I mean,
flightless and pluck.
more often than not, they are flightless emus.
Or dodos. Yeah.
Jokes that just run around on the ground in circles.
My jokes are extended by half. Doc, you won a
The
lead balloon.
proverbial lead balloon.
Yeah. Ba-dum-bum.
So yeah, that's kind of the update. Oh, the other update is they issued the contract for the next book, so it's now in the pipe.
Oh, there you go. All right, now.
I checked out while sort of distressed myself, Doc. You probably arrived late and didn't hear. I checked out this old movie serial, which everybody can watch and even colorized if you want to on YouTube. 1951. I was telling Shadowhawk that it had the captain on Starsky and Hutch, the actor, in it about 20 years prior when he was a younger man, probably in his 20s.
You know what I've never known that I've wondered for a while?
Mm-hmm.
We were just talking about, and this ties back to the captain from Starsky and Hutch. We talked about Kramer and them getting $1 million an episode. I wonder what the not lead actors on shows like Starsky and Hutch, Chips, Beretta,
Right.
What were those guys pulling per episode? I wonder.
You could
probably not much.
Probably find it. I don't know. They were in the show for a good long time, so
yeah. But
I guess
well, yeah, but I mean, like side characters.
But your manager. Are you saying like the captain or Huggy Bear, or are you saying like the extra?
The captain, Huggy Bear,
right?
Remember the lieutenant on Chips that was on all the time, and those guys.
Yeah.
I wonder what they were pulling per episode.
Yeah, because they weren't getting, Starsky or Hutch money.
No,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly. They weren't making David Soul money for sure.
Yeah. Don't give up on
I don't.
Baby.
At first, I thought Bernard Hampton was on Beretta. Was the captain on Beretta, but I can't even remember the captain on Beretta, but I remember his fat ass over there on Starsky and Hutch, where he's like, Starsky, you stole his hoagie
but he was
bun or
always
whatever,
yelling
stole
at
his
him.
lunch. He's got half of it in his mouth in every opening.
Mm-hmm.
And Huggy Bear just looks like a pimp daddy.
It's because he was a pimp daddy.
He was a pimp daddy.
Yeah, exactly. He looked appropriate for his role.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty good with faces. I mean, Bernard was probably a good 20 years younger there in his 20s, and I was like, I've seen that actor, and my brain worked it out that he was the captain on Starsky and Hutch.
But do you remember Huggy Bear's real name?
No.
Apex says that
Antonio Fargas,
pulling in between 3,000 and 5,000 per episode.
Ooh, that is cheap.
That is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great if you can get it. It's more than I'm
you're making
earning on my
$5K a
job.
week, though. I mean, really, that's not terrible.
Right.
I'd be happy with $5,000 a week.
Yeah, but you just can't go out flagrantly spending, or you who knows?
Well, no, but if you invest wisely and don't move beyond your means, $5,000 a week is a pretty good living, dude.
Oh, absolutely. For as long as it lasts, if you get 10 seasons.
Yeah, they did.
Exactly.
They typically did 46 episodes per year.
Well, I know I watched something with William Shatner recently and on YouTube, and I know for TJ Hooker, he was pulling down like $1 million an episode on that show. That's really what kind of banked his later success, in a way, and his money.
That's Shatner.
That's Shatner, right?
I guarantee you nobody else on that show was making that kind of money. Not even Heather Locklear.
Yeah.
Right.
Now there's stuff he did like for like 100,000 an episode, and different things. I mean, he did commercials. He was in a lot to get where he is today. And live long enough into his 90s. I thought he would stay married to his last wife forever, that they were getting along fabulously. I remember watching them on the History Channel on American Pickers. They hired the Pickers to find stuff for their new Kentucky house. In fact, that was the first time the Pickers had their first celebrity, sort of pick show. And it was for Shatner and his wife. And I thought they bred show horses and stuff. And I thought there's a match that'll probably stay for the rest of his life. They're divorced. I found out in that divorce
already.
Well, they were married for a good long time, but yeah, they're divorced now. I was surprised though.
Yeah, I thought they were like what do you call old established Hollywood couple, very stable and
right. I did too. Yeah.
She found out he was paying alimony to all those Orion slave girls, and
right. Yeah.
kind of sank the whole thing.
Yeah. When the green great grandkids started showing up at the door with a handout,
Right.
The original slave girl that was in the pilot, the cage, or like they split up the cage and put it in the Menagerie 1 and 2.
Yvonne,
the trial of Spock.
It was that girl.
Yeah.
What was her name? Olivia Oliver. Oliver was her name. Oliver was something Oliver. I never thought she was that pretty.
Well, you were wrong, Rex.
Really? Yeah, okay, I was wrong. Yeah. I'm just not a blonde guy. I'm kind of like Shadowhawk. I'm more of a brunette or redhead.
Oh, you're talking about the one, the ensign, whatever her name was, that used to be on all the shows.
No, not at all. No, she was a beautimous. I would have loved for her to do all 3 seasons. Hello, and absolutely.
Well, you can't be talking about Yvonne DiCarlo. Is it Yvonne DiCarlo? No,
the original Orion
Yvonne Craig is who we're thinking of.
Yvonne Craig. That's it.
I could do a search. I'm surprised. There it is. Susan Oliver. There we go. And Yvonne Craig did the second one. Yeah, she was Batgirl. Yeah. She
Yeah,
got blown
that's
up.
what I.
She got blown up real good.
No,
In that episode.
how could they do that to my poor Batgirl?
Well, I mean, she was half insane. She wanted to kill every man after while she bedded them. If you remember that episode.
Well, I mean, I could
A
picture.
girl's got to have a hobby. Come on.
I mean, have you ever slept with a psychotic murderer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ex-wives don't count, Doc.
Well, then I mean, you're just now you're making up shit.
Well, if you're going to hamstring me like that, Shadow says.
Because every guy knows damn well he slept with a crazy maniac and then made it out alive.
But just barely.
Your couch
barely.
Maybe just barely, but you made it out.
I didn't think that Susan Oliver was that sexy.
I don't remember her
Yvonne
that well.
Craig. I really didn't think that she was that in a bag of
really?
chips.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought she was really cute.
I mean, as a young kid in diapers, sure. I mean,
Rex.
I mean, I don't think I was a young kid in diapers.
I might have liked Ellie Mae for a minute there on Beverly Hillbillies.
I was probably like 10 or 11 when I actually noticed her, Rex. I mean, it wasn't the first time I saw the show when I was like 5.
I forget what the show was. She played a robot. But our favorite Catwoman, I was drawn to her as a kid from the get-go. She was drop dead. I loved her humor, and I loved her before Batman.
Yeah, she was the exception to the rule.
Yeah, she's exceptional. I think you said at 90 something you would do her today.
I might break her, but
you might. Yes, you'd be like Bane.
Hello, Jenna from another planet. Wonderful to see you.
Hey, you know what though? If she was a professional dancer, you might be surprised. She could be in better shape than I am right now.
Might quite remember. Yeah, I know she lives out there in Hollywood even today, and takes care of her disabled son. So that's probably why it kept her going for so long. That, and my gosh, she's what, 6 foot tall, and
who are you talking about?
I think she's like 5'11".
Who are we talking about, Shadowhawk?
Julie Newmar.
Julie Newmar.
Wow. Julie Newmar is 5'11".
Yeah, she's tall.
Holy smokes!
Or better, yeah, she's tall. Yeah, and there's a good documentary or two on her on YouTube too.
I'm sure there is, but my care meter only twitches on stuff like that. It doesn't really peg.
Yeah, well, if I want to know, I'm actually going to create a character around Julie Newmar.
Oh Lord,
her likeness. Yeah. Hey man, if it's out there, use it.
Rex
Catwoman.
I already created a Lady of the Night around Ava Gardner.
Rex was walking down the street and he saw a Jello cup in the trash can and thought, "Huh."
Now don't tell me, character. Doc, on your noir stories that you haven't created a character, or you're not going to create a character from Casablanca, from the actress in Casablanca. You'll do it eventually.
Hey, Doc, 94
years old. Yes, 94.
Julie Newmar at 94. Bang Shadowhawk. He pled for his life. Don't break me, Catwoman.
Doc, were you aware that at 16, Grace Slick kissed him full on the mouth?
I did not know this, but
and she stuck him with the check, the whole band. He had to pay for the whole band.
Yeah, they dined him down.
Damn.
It probably took you a minute or two to come out of that haze while they slipped into the car and drove away.
I believe I'd have followed her to the next concert and taken her the bill. Hey,
Nah, it was worth it. It was worth it, dude. It was yeah, it was a crazy night, man. We snuck backstage, had some good herbs with us and stuff. Got to talking with a couple of the roadies, and then got to meet Grace and Mickey and one of the other guys. And they're like, "Where's a good place to eat?" We're like, "Well, we'll take you out to eat." We went to the local Big Boy, open 24/7 breakfast buffet. Fucking ate all this food and everything, and fucking the boys drifted off to supposedly go to the bathroom, and then Grace got up and she was like, "Oh, that's great, blah blah blah. I'll be right back. Let's go hit the bathroom." Gave me a kiss, walked away, and I never saw her again.
Obviously.
But
now your mistake was saying, "Let me take you out to eat."
That's probably true too. I mean, yeah.
I never heard you tell me that part of it. So you were just asking
Well,
to pay for the trip.
I mean, they asked what was good around there. I was like, well, we can take you somewhere. You can get all you can eat for like $8 or whatever. Like, let's go.
Well, good thing you went there instead of somewhere really expensive. You'd been.
Yeah, thank God.
There's that one time Cary Grant swung by and I took him to Waffle House.
Because it was a good place to eat and cheap. All you could eat.
How do you like his hash? Do you have jalapenos, cheese?
He had the All-Star.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
Doc's on a row, and I don't mean pumpernickel.
That's right.
You want real butter with that, or you want margarine with seed oils?
Covered me in seed oil.
Yeah, it'll make you sterile within a generation. Maybe quicker.
I might live forever.
Yeah.
You never know.
I miss the $8 buffets. Now they're $20, says Apex. Yeah?
Yeah, no shit, bro.
I just don't eat out. Very rarely do I eat out.
Same.
And if I do, that's a treat. It's probably
plus now I'm scared of half the people that are making food in these places, so I really try to shy away from eating out.
Well, I saw a video where the little butter cookies that you get in the tins, the actual tin.
Oh, dude, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're making the cookies, and this rat in India goes across the table. Yeah, I'm not ever buying those ever again for the tin.
Dude, those are supposed to be from Denmark. They market them as Danish Christmas cookies or whatever the fuck with a little
and if
tin.
you look on there, though, they're from India with the rat meat.
These guys are mixing the dough with their feet, dude.
Yeah,
they're mixing dough with their feet.
At least it's well needed. Might not be wanted, but it's well needed.
Okay,
I don't know.
That's unfortunate. There's another thing I'll never eat again. Thank you for that.
Yeah, dude, no, don't eat them. Stay away from those. I've eaten my fair share.
So, I want to say this though: if they charge me,
it hurt me when I found this
for a buffet. They better have some prime rib or some damn lobster on the buffet.
Yeah, at least some peel and eat shrimp or something.
Well, Doc, back in the early 20th century, lobster was considered for the lower class poor people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was, Rex, but neither you nor I lived back then, so.
No.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, public opinion changed on that.
It's very expensive.
I just happen to like lobster, and if I were poor white trash in the early 1900s and they fed me lobster, I wouldn't have been bitching.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have complained at all.
Right.
Only because they didn't have margarine to go with it.
Just enough to make them think you didn't like it. Oh, lobster again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gosh darn it.
What's it going to be next week? Prime rib?
Yeah. Really? This is all we ever get is freaking lobster. God.
Now, Doc, we've talked barbecue in your backyard before. What's your cut of meat? Mine's New York strip.
Okay, Rex, you kicked yourself off for just a second there. What did you say?
Yeah, I might have pulled the cord. Your cut
Hell, Janet.
meat cut of choice. Mine's New York strip.
T-bone.
T-bone. Why did I not know that?
Or you know, in a perfect world, it'd be a big ass 2-inch thick tomahawk.
Are you like
I either,
yeah, go
I
ahead.
go ribeye or T-bone usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, ribeye.
I want meat. I don't want bone.
Oh, you gotta have a little bone in there, dude, to get the flavor.
Yeah.
You roast that bone on the open fire. Oh yeah.
The New York strip doesn't have enough fat in it to make it nice and tender.
Yeah, they come out tough. You gotta be real good with those, like you know, in your cook times.
Mm-hmm.
They're good if you make them just right, but a T-bone or a ribeye is a lot more forgiving.
Yep.
You know, as far as grill time goes and stuff like that. So yeah.
Do you grill a lot, Doc?
I don't really like filet mignon is hard to do too. It's so lean.
I used to grill out 2 or 3 times a week at the old house. When we moved over here, kind of slowed down on it, and then eventually just we don't do it much anymore at all.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Jack.
It's so flavorful, though.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. I just been waiting. It's like if I get a break in the weather, you know, it's above 40 degrees and it's not raining in the wintertime, I'm out there firing up the grill. You know, I'll grill year round if I can.
But, now, if you do ribeye, Janet, do you wrap it in bacon? I never much liked that.
If you're gonna do something like that, you usually use like a cheaper cut of meat. You know, if you're gonna wrap it in bacon.
What about prime rib? A good prime rib is pretty darn good.
No, dude. Yeah, we just did one for Christmas.
That's cool because I think at Christmas time you should probably go non-traditional. It's okay to do non-traditional.
We like to mix it up on the holidays. Like for Thanksgiving, we did little individual Cornish hens this year instead of a turkey. And then New Year's, we did all fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know you hated that. You must have hated that.
Christmas, we did the prime rib. Oh yeah, you know me.
Yesterday, did you have your sardines? Did you have your stream yesterday?
No, actually, no, I didn't do a stream yesterday. I was been hurting lately, dude. Man, I got a lot stressed with. I got to take my car in first thing tomorrow morning. I don't know how much it's going to cost me. Like, I got a limited amount of money in my pocket. If it's more than that, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do.
They finally got you that second check, didn't they? That holiday check or whatever?
Yeah, they got that to me. But yeah, it's just been a shit way to start the year. The first day back and my fucking check's not there. My fucking rent's gonna be late. And then the next fucking morning I wake up and my fucking brakes go out in my fucking car. I'm driving around for a fucking week now with, you know, I gotta shift this thing into neutral well in advance and, you know, plan my stops. Somebody slams on the brakes in front of me, I'm fucked.
Right. Yeah. And it's not even icy conditions, really. That was
no,
good.
No, the roads have been good, thank God. You know, if we'd have had a big snow or something, ice, like shit like that, I'd have been in deep trouble this week.
Yep.
So yeah, first thing tomorrow morning, I gotta creep this thing down to my mechanic. It's about 9 miles. I gotta drive tomorrow to get her to my mechanic. So
Doc, you probably got a Costco around you, don't you, or do you? We might be getting one.
I got one. I've never been a member though.
No, there's not one here. There's I think the closest one's up in Atlanta. And I don't go.
Okay.
I do not go inside the perimeter.
You don't go around Atlanta. I don't blame you, man. They are crazy when it comes to driving. It's amazing. It's. I never want to go through that again.
Yeah, you're taking your life in your hands. That's why I never understood watching NASCAR when you could just go get on the 285 perimeter and participate in it.
Yep, they got 5 ways. Forget 4 ways. They got 5 ways.
Yeah, you can go 5 wide at 100 miles an hour, no problem.
Yeah, and you know what I was doing? I was sitting in the yellow lined area with the on ramp, just to take a break and try and get cell service to figure out where I was going.
Yeah.
While everybody went on both sides of me. And I mean, big trucks.
The horrible part about the Atlanta perimeter is you'll on ramp, and while you're cruising with traffic, trying to get over, in the left hand lanes, there's no way to get over. The next thing you know, the lane you're in is an off ramp.
Yep.
Like, well, son of a bitch.
Yeah, you better know where you're going, or you're going to be in trouble.
Not just know where you're going. You better, you got to kind of drive. What's the word I'm looking for here? Like an asshole.
Yeah, really, because they're up your tailpipe the whole time. They're going at a good clip,
Yeah, dude. It's
they
like
don't leave anything less than 80.
If you turn your signal on to like try to be courteous, the people all around you will immediately try to cut you off, so you can't get to where you want to go. You just have to fucking dive in, just do it. Yeah, I don't miss that.
Yeah, they do the morning rush hour in Atlanta, and the news covers it. Then when the rush hour is over, they cover all the fatalities that happened on the rush hour.
I believe it.
And Mark Smith from Jonesboro didn't make it today.
Yeah.
Is it Augusta where they have an airport? Augusta.
I think there's an airport there.
Atlanta, Hartsfield International.
Almost wound up there.
Atlanta's a big one.
Yeah, that's the busiest airport on the planet.
Really?
Yeah, you can't die and go to heaven without a layover in Atlanta.
I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't go to that one, and I didn't mean to go to the other one.
Rex, if you made it to Augusta, you drove 2 hours outside of Atlanta to get there.
Probably. I was an hour. It was 50-something minutes to get to me. Glenn Fleming in the house saying, fellas, got the flu.
Hey, Glenn.
Got the flu off the bed. Woo.
Feel better, Glenn.
Sound like Keith Gleason. He's just getting over bronchitis. That's
feel better, brother.
Elsie's gotten bronchitis 3 or 4 times that I know since I've known him. At least 3.
Yeah.
It's not good.
That's no joke.
No joke.
No, well, and some people are prone to that kind of thing. They're more susceptible to it. So.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like they got a magnet in their pocket when it comes to that type of thing.
Is that a magnet in your pocket? You just happy to see me?
I'm drawn to you, baby. Drawn to you. I'm an artist.
Would you like to come and see my etching?
Mm-hmm. Been working hard, Doc? Been doing a lot of writing today, or do you take a day off?
No, I don't work on Sundays.
Okay. Well, that's good to keep your mind kind of recouping,
Yeah, Sundays are,
With that said, if
try not to do anything I consider
good line pops into your head, you're going to probably write it down anyway, right?
Yeah, I keep a separate document open, and that's just where random lines go. And,
that's good.
Oh, there you go.
Anything that pops in my head that sounds cool that I might want to use later, over there.
And mine is anything
That's
that
a
I
good
can
idea.
find to write on, which are like envelopes or
Yeah.
and then I have to find
Which,
all this stuff and go, where is that?
And then you got to try to read your own writing. What the hell was I saying
I
here?
know, right? Yeah.
what did I scribble on this thing?
Yeah.
Damn it.
What is that?
But I'll repeat this for aspiring writers that may be listening. Don't ever tell yourself that lie that you'll remember that really cool line later, because you won't. Go
You
write
won't.
it down.
Write it
Yeah.
down.
Or get you one of them little dictaphone thingies, the little recorders, where you can
Yep.
just talk into it.
You can't do anything else. Text yourself.
But you got to get a good
There
one.
you go.
I've gotten some that, I've tried that multiple times and it just doesn't work well. You got to get a really good one.
Yeah, use text.
Well, I mean, you collect them, and then you work on them, and the ones that work you get rid of. The ones that or the ones that work you keep. The ones that don't
And
work you get
you've
rid of.
invested $2,000 just trying everything out. Sure.
Huh? How? When you're just going over your own words and listening to recording.
Uh,
Huh?
He's talking about
Like,
spending the money on the technology, Shadowhawk.
yeah, on the thing to carry with you, I,
no, they ain't that expensive.
I bought a nice one for the classroom and it didn't pick up, that far away. And I wasn't really that far away. It didn't have the capability,
Well, dude, technically, you don't even need a dictaphone or anything. You can just hit record on your phone and talk to your fucking phone.
Yeah, they got stuff now where it just takes down what you say. Absolutely. Yeah. One of these days I'll come into the 21st
nobody's
century.
got an excuse there because everybody's got a damn smartphone nowadays.
I don't. Hello. My hand went up. I was the only one in the classroom. No.
Yeah, well,
I don't do that. I'm not on the internet yet. I'm trying to get there. Like I said, it'll probably be about mid-century before I come into the 21st century.
oh god. Hey,
Well,
it took me a long time too.
I love how people.
I didn't start till 2018, so.
Shadowhawk, I love how people assume that you're on the internet on your phone. They just assume it.
Well, it's because everybody has smartphones now, so it's.
I just read a story, and I could go in depth with it. Maybe tomorrow we will. But there was a family in Siberia that fled Stalin's and went into the wilderness. Their children had never tasted bread because they didn't make bread, but they had survived. They didn't even know World War II happened.
Wait a minute.
They were in the wilderness for
They had to make some kind of equivalent of bread or grain for their survival.
No, there's no wheat to make bread from. I saw that documentary.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't think about that.
They were pretty much.
So they just lived basically off meat and roots and stuff like that.
Yeah. They were lost to civilization for decades.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Which doesn't sound like a bad way to live to me, but
I mean, all depends. I mean, if you've got enough of what you need and it's you can manage to harvest it, don't sound bad,
Right.
1978, Soviet geologists discovered a family living in complete isolation deep in Siberia. They fled Stalin's persecution in 1936 for 42 years, survived without any human contact, technology, or knowledge that World War II had even happened. They didn't even have stone tools. I mean, metal tools. They grew rye and potatoes and made clothes from hemp.
Right. So there you go.
I guess they could have made some rye bread.
Yeah,
that was unleavened.
They had bread. So yeah.
Well, in the article, it just said that their children hadn't tasted bread or something. At something, if I remember reading that. disconnected from the modern world. Discovered 2 more children had been born in the wilderness. Neither had ever seen a stranger or even tasted bread. Yeah,
That's awesome.
They didn't know man had landed on the moon or World War II or any of that, space race or any of that.
That's awesome to me. Kudos to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty amazing survival tale, really. I mean, people just pulled up their bootstraps and said, all right.
There's a picture of them right there.
There you go.
Yeah, they look like some tough motherfuckers.
Grizzly Adams. You know?
Well, dude, I mean, you pick Siberia. Out there with the wolves and the bears and fucking shit. I mean, the temperatures and you gotta have a little streak of toughness running down somewhere.
If you're the dictator, you got to wonder how bad am I that someone would choose to go live in Siberia with nothing than live under my government.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Well,
maybe it's not them, it's you.
He was pretty bad, so they probably picked the lesser two evils.
They did.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about determination too. That had to have been tough.
Yeah. Honey, do you think we can go back yet? No. That man's bad. We ain't going back.
Hey, you're gonna have to come find us.
Do you remember "Build Me Up, Buttercup," the song by the Valentines, Australian band?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Build me up, Buttercup, baby, don't you let me down.
Okay,
you don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember it now that you've.
Yeah, they
murdered it. Okay,
repopularized it in Something About Mary. They used that as like the theme song at the beginning of Something About Mary.
Did you realize that a member of the band was Bon Scott from AC/DC?
No, I did not
Get
know.
the fuck out of here. No.
Yeah.
Really?
I can show you the video with him in the band. Yep.
That's awesome. That's crazy. I would have never guessed.
He needed to get in a band with a little bit more style.
So obviously those guys were an Australian band, huh? I believe Bon was born in Scotland, but moved to Australia shortly after.
You will appreciate this, and so will Shadow, since you're a painter, though, Doc. In 1855, Victor Navlet, if I say that, no, it's Let. So Navlet painted Paris from a hot air balloon with astonishing detail. Nearly every house is visible. Let me show you that 12-second clip.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah, that's from a hot air balloon.
That's pretty cool because he's got to be moving the whole time too. So
right, yeah, and it's like you could lose track of things, right? I
mean, you think that's going to have to fuck with your perspective at some point, right? Mm-hmm. Depending on how you're moving.
Build me up, Buttercup, baby. She let me down.
I'm just trying to picture the forming of AC/DC and Bon Scott going, well, lads.
Yeah.
I was in the what'd you say the name of them was?
The Valentines. They were an Australian band. That was probably their biggest hit, as far as I know.
Okay, I'm calling complete bullshit on this.
Really?
Look at the size of that painting.
Look how big it is. Yeah.
Look at the size of it.
Okay.
You're going to tell me you're going to tell me that canvas fit in the gondola under a hot air balloon?
Yeah, come on.
I call bullshit.
I mean, the guy might have been painting from. Did they have photography when this was made? Did he take pictures while he was in the balloon?
He may have painted it from a photo, but
I got to agree with that. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah. At first, I thought you might have been calling bullshit on the size of it.
Even if he tried to do like a, 24 by 36 in the basket, like I said, you're still going to be moving, so your
He had it
perspective
rolled up in a tube. Come on, guys.
That's it. He invented the camera. No one knew.
Yeah, I could see taking pictures with a camera and later painting it.
Yeah, I think that's gotta be the explanation because that thing's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, just stretching that canvas had to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, no shit.
Can you imagine that?
I never would.
That's like a fucking construction project all by itself.
Yeah.
God dang.
I didn't make it to Arts and Crafts Day that day. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've got to put something on here older than Doc. There we go.
Oh shit! We got dinosaur poop. Sorry, Doc.
They just had one of these long-lived turtles pass away.
Oh hell, UBS shook hands with him. Damn.
I mean, the world's oldest living land animal. He's 192 years old. He basically born 30 years before the Civil War started.
Yep.
Jeez.
Let me tell you something, Sonny.
Now, you know some artists. I have not heard of Scott Clark. Have you heard of Scott Clark?
Scott Clark?
Doc?
Yeah. Not mistaken. He was a image guy back in the 90s.
Okay. I think he's passed away now.
Oh, shit, really? Damn.
I'm gonna say it's
not pretty cool, though, dude. That's fucking massive. Hulk there.
Massive Hulk. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, something both of you will appreciate, and if Omer's still out there, I know he'll love this. Oh my gosh. A softer woman with a strong look.
Oh.
Get jiggy with it.
I think that's AI. That's AI.
I think that's AI? Okay.
Yeah, that's AI.
Yeah, probably.
But I don't want it to be AI.
Good start for a Black Widow or something, though.
I don't want it to be AI.
I don't want it to be AI. Don't shatter my dreams like that.
Just no one.
I showed this yesterday, Doc. You probably didn't see it, but Planet of the Apes poster from Romania.
Romania?
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, it is.
That's almost like German expressionism of the 20s, except in color.
One of my adopted home countries, on my mom's side.
Romania, okay.
Romanian immigrants, yeah. Mm-hmm. Just outside of Transylvania. In Bucharest.
If Vlad the Impaler hadn't done his thing, it could have been a lot different on the map, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was actually a hero of the Roman Catholic Church back in the day.
Strange
Which was
bedfellows.
kind of crazy
Indeed.
to think about, but yeah. But yeah, my grandma's whole family, they still had farmland out there and stuff. There's still a big chunk of the family in Romania, and
Hmm.
I haven't heard any rumors about vampires or anything like that from that side of the family. So I think that's all, just made up crap. But Vlad himself was, yeah, he was a piece of work.
I mean, my man just did what he had to do.
Well, I mean, he was very straightforward and to the point with a lot of things. You
Yeah.
know, uh, it's kind of how I look at it. Very blunt sometimes, uh, but
He was defensive.
it's a way to make a point the first time. So that your negotiations from that point forward, or people know what to expect.
Yep.
So,
Doc, do you realize that there's still one surviving member of the cast of The Wizard of Oz?
I don't know
She's
oh,
who.
100,
one of the
106
one of
years
the
old.
Munchkins stuff.
No, they're all dead.
Oh no, the body double for Dorothy,
The
right?
body double for Dorothy, yeah.
Yeah.
She's the one that opens up the door, and then Judy Garland goes through with the different,
Yeah.
No, I
Technicolor
didn't.
dress.
I
Dor-
did not know.
Dor-
Yeah, she's
Dorothy's
awesome.
edited uh, early sex scene that they took out of the movie before they released
Oh,
it.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Oh no. Sorry.
she needed a stuntman to walk through a door. Is that what you're saying?
no, but she later was the one that was flown up into the air via cable uh, with the flying monkeys.
Okay.
That
All
was
right.
not Judy Garland. It was her stand-in. I guess that's about the only two scenes that she was in. And doing the math, I think she was probably in her 20s. She was older than what Dorothy was at the time. She was
Well, it makes sense.
16.
I mean, by that time, what's her name?
Judy Garland.
Judy Garland was already so fucked up she couldn't walk through the door.
Oh
So
yeah.
that was
Yep.
how she got her first job,
Yeah.
and then second job. Judy Garland couldn't be yanked up in the air on the table, or she's gonna puke everywhere. So that's how she got the second part.
I just like more scene of her yelling, "Shut the door!" Nobody ever shut the door. You just kind of went into the scene. There's a draft.
Gotcha. Yeah.
These munchkins are, will get, sick.
Wait, born in a barn? Shut the damn door.
Yeah. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Doc, have
I
you
heard that many
frequented
times
any
as a kid.
businesses where they're obfuscating, thieving your pennies from you, your change, rounding up?
No.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to do it to me again. I got $1 worth of pennies, and I've already used a few of them on purchases. I give you exact change to the penny.
Well, you want to hold on to them now, but you get a brand new roll of pennies. Hold on.
No. I want to. I just wish I had a few pennies. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. Say goodbye to the chat. Well, we still got a few seconds.
Keep collecting.
Good night, chat.
That's right. True believer.
Hello.
Excelsior.
We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
If we're lucky. We're
You
lucky.
might,
If
yeah,
Rex
We're
if
God
Rex
will.
in the stream.
yeah, God willing. Yeah, I know. I'm just ticking away the few seconds to get closer
You
to
got
2
10
hours.
seconds.
All right.